All right. Well, good morning to you. Or, shoot. There I go again. Good afternoon to you and to me. From Sayre, S-A-Y-R-E, I believe. I better double check here. I better, yes, S-A-Y-R-E, Sayre, Oklahoma. At the TA off of I-40. Let's see here. Today is Saturday, September 26th, and current local time is 2:36 in the PM. Yep, as I wait for these fine people. Yep, 2:36 in the PM it is. And I'm getting back underway after a somewhat restful night's sleep. Let's see if I can figure out which way to go here.
Turn right on I-40.
I better not go down that road. I just passed there. I almost did. Let's see if my dyslexia won't get me in trouble and have me going west instead of east, which could very likely happen. I mean, it could. It's possible. It's happened before to people, for sure. So why not me? Yep. So it is, let's see, yeah, I already told you the date and the time here. And let me concentrate a little bit as I graduate myself onto I-40. Yep. I've graduated to I-40 off of the little road there. So yeah.
On I-40.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So it's actually quite warm here in Oklahoma and super windy. Yep. It was super duper windy last night going through a good portion of Texas. Quite windy indeed, actually. Getting blown all over, heck. And it was a gusty and indirectional wind, meaning it was pushing both ways, all for a long time. I don't know, I mean, it seemed to be hours, hundreds of miles. Yeah. Very windy, so windy in fact that as I was, there resting in the sleeper berth in the back of the cab here. Geez, did I remember to do everything? Everything's stowed away. Yeah, okay, I think so. All the doors are closed. All right. Yeah. So as I was there resting in the sleeper berth, oh, I don't know, maybe like 8 o'clock this morning or something, local time, which would make it 6 o'clock California time for me, but no big deal. I was hearing like this thumping, and it was real sporadic. It would just be a thump here, and then maybe 30 minutes would go by, and I hear another thump. I'm thinking, man, what the heck is that? I guess it must be windy outside, and it's just shaking on the truck, and I'm just hearing things, and I don't know. So I didn't make too much of it. And well, it had a tendency to kind of get more frequent as the morning drug on. And I think I, popped up again from it at like 10:30, and managed to go back to sleep through it. And it was just doing it, just like I said, sporadically, not with any great frequency, but it was definitely becoming a thing. And thinking, well, maybe there's a bird back there trying to make a nest, or maybe there's a rat, or what is it, maybe somebody climbed in the trailer, and trying to stow away. I don't know, So once I had gone in, actually, no, I hadn't even gone into the store yet. put on my clothes, my hat, and whatnot, and grab my toothbrush, my toothpaste, got my garbage bag, together, so I could go dump it, stuff like that. So I go hop out of the truck, and I'm like, all right, what the heck is this? Because it's definitely become a thing. So I go looking around the other side of the truck, and well, on the back of these big rigs, on the back of these semis, on the truck portion, not the trailer portion, on the back of the cab, they have these fairings on there, which basically are held on by these L brackets to the cab, right? They're just like, little fiberglass thin, they're fairings. And they, there's the fairings on the bottom of the truck that cover the tanks. And then on the very back of the truck, like vertically, there's these they're probably like 12 inches wide, and there's two of them. There's like a 5-foot tall one, I guess, and like a 3-foot tall one above that goes all the way up to the roof. And well, that 3-foot one that goes all the way up to the roof, all the way where the brackets are, where it meets the very top of the truck, had torn off, from the wind, I guess. Well, I don't need to guess. They had torn off from the wind. And, wow, well, that's no bueno. What can I do about that? I don't have a ladder or nothing, but, so anyways, I made a video and, sent it to the boss. And he's like, yeah, go ahead and see if you can borrow a ladder from the TA service, shop. And, see what you can do. So I did. And, I was able to get up there and throw some screws in it. I keep my Makita set with me just because it's one of the most handiest tools that you can bring with you anywhere. So I have that with me, and drill bits and screws and whatnot. So I managed to get up there and drill out some holes and put some screws in it. And, pretty sure it's going to be tight. I knock on plastic. Should be good to go. So yeah, that was the excitement of this morning, this afternoon, I guess. And then yeah, just went and did my stuff, got myself together, put on my makeup, and yeah, I got my coffee going, washed the windshields, and here we go. So you're not missing a thing. Well, I mean, I guess you kind of did miss the thing, but I told you about it, so there's that. Yep, it is windy out here in Oklahoma. Mr. Redundant, letting you know at least 2 times. So, yeah, I have a long day ahead of me, folks. A long day. What kind of day do I have ahead of me here? Wow. Yeah, I got a long one. Boy, oh boy. Well, it's a good thing I got, fairly restful sleep. Restful enough, I hope. So my day is looking like 978 miles. Yep. 978 miles. Yep. 900 nothing. Yep. I don't know, I just got kind of speechless thinking about it now. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be doable. Yeah. But that's alright. It doesn't need to be doable. It's not required. It's just kind of, was interested in seeing if I could knock this whole deal out in 3 days. And it all writes. I mean, it is doable. I mean, 2,400 miles, 800 miles a day, that's 3 days. Piece of cake, right? The only setback was the day before yesterday was just, it was a long day before I had already gotten started, or, like, there was no way I could just keep on pushing. I couldn't do it. Yeah, I mean, it was, a long day. That's all I'm going to say. Caution, right lane closed ahead. I wonder if I can pass this here truck before this right lane closes ahead. I wonder if I can do it. I wonder if he'll let me do it. He might not let me do it, or then again, he might not have a choice in the matter. Depends on if he's heavier than I am as we go down this little hill here. But I am pretty heavy. So. Boy, can you feel that wind, I wonder? I wonder if it shows up in the camera how much it's pushing the truck over. It's doing it. It's definitely pushing it, like tilting it to the left. To the left, to the left, to the left, right, left. You ever have to march before? I have. I used to be a great marcher. I used to march the shit out of it, actually. Professionally marched. Yep, I marched up and down, left and right, over. I did, to the rears, or whatever you called it, I forget. To the right, to the left, about face, there we go, that's the one, about face. Yeah, I did about faces, I did parade rests, and what else? At eases were great. Everybody loved at ease. You know? And parade rest was pretty cool too. Parade rest was but far much better than standing at attention. Definitely, any day. I mean, nobody can just stand at attention forever. I mean, you know, at some point you need a parade rest or an at ease in there, or you're liable to pass out. And that's a true thing too. That's one of the things they would teach you is, you know, if you've been standing at attention for too long and your legs been locked for too long, the circulation in your legs, the blood circulation in your legs will kind of come to a halt, and you'll actually faint. Yep. Happen. It does happen. I've seen it happen. And nobody feels good about it when somebody faints from standing at attention too long. Everybody's just kind of down about it after that. You're definitely going to get an at ease or a parade rest when somebody falls down from being at attention too long, pretty much. That's like a given. Yeah, I did all kinds of stuff like that, actually. Yeah, way back in the day. Yeah. Was in a Sea Scout troop, actually, and we had a sailboat. I think I might have talked about this before once in a video, but I am Mr. Redundant, so yeah, it was pretty cool. We had a sailboat, and we did a bunch of regattas, and yeah, had adventures. It was pretty cool. Had troop dances, or what are what are they called? Oh yeah, we'd go to these dances and stuff. We go to these events called regattas. We do like these dances. I forget what that was called. Shangri-La or something. Yeah, something like that. Sounds about right. We'd get into these competitions where we would compete for all sorts of different, like, in all sorts of different events, like, you know, like tying knots, and then these other ones. This one was called Bosun Chair, and then there was another one called, oh shoot, what was it called? It was one of the coolest ones where basically what you were doing was simulating a abandoned ship from one to the other. And so you climb up to the top of this tower and set up this line down to the ground at an angle, on a slope, like a zip line, basically, you know, on a rope. And then yeah, you basically, you know, you climb on up there and tie yourself in, and you know, put yourself on a pulley all buckled in, and then you zip down this line down to the ground, and you know, whatever, it's all based on time, so whoever's the fastest wins. And what was that one called? Dang it, I forget. I bet you somebody knows. And then just all kinds of different ones. You know, line throwing, you know, where you know, there's this one where you have like this sandbag at the end of your line, and you got to try and get it across like these two ropes that are, or lines that are set up kind of like crossways to you, and you have to be able to like get it under one and over the other or something. I forget exactly what it was. Something like that. So yeah, it was all kinds of cool stuff. Bosun's chair was Bosun's chair was the funnest, you know, and the other one that I described with the zip line, that was kind of, for me, in second place. Bosun's chair, we were actually, my troop was actually like the top of the line. We were always, you know, either first place or second place in that competition, in that event. Yep. All right, so I've been waiting to get you a temperature here I've been waiting for the gauge to settle down after having sat in the parking lot, because it was showing me 106 out there, and I knew it wasn't like that, but it definitely is warm. So yeah, 91 degrees, dry and windy. So yeah, crazy. I hope that fairing stays on. It's a good thing I noticed it, because I would have been gone by now for sure. It would have surely ripped off by now. How far do I have to Oklahoma City, I wonder? I think I got a fair ways to go from recollection from last time I was in Oklahoma City, which was, I don't know, probably 3 weeks ago or so, when I picked up a empty rental trailer for Amazon and hauled it all the way down to California, down to somewhere down there in LA. I forget. It was what was it called? Something Springs. Dang, I don't remember. Something Springs. Yeah, I was down there in LA area, basically. And boy, yeah, there was a little adventure involved in just trying to get rid of that trailer too. It was funny. If you want to hear about it, you're gonna have to go look through some of my videos, go find a particular one. It was, I don't remember what the title was, but it would have been arriving at Amazon in LA or something, whatever it was, something Springs or whatever it was called. So I got, 102 miles to go to Oklahoma City. Yep, about an hour and a half. And then, let's see here. See what other next major mile marker there is. Boy, yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty plain Jane through Oklahoma here. Yep. Yep, doesn't look like there's going to be much of anything all through Oklahoma, except for Oklahoma City. Yep. Well, at least I got Mississippi to look forward to. Boy, that is some red soil. Man, that is really red soil out here. Boy, I think red soil is one of like the richest soils there is. I mean, it's super rich in iron, of course, obviously. Huh. Yep. Surprised I'm not seeing more crops being grown or anything. I mean, I'm surprised I'm not seeing crops being grown or anything. I mean, more or nothing. I'm not seeing any at all. Interesting. So, well, I guess, geez, 23 minutes already. So I guess I'll wrap it up. And, yeah, we'll see maybe in Oklahoma City or before then if the mood should strike me. So, hope y'all are having a good one. See ya.